do. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and find this thing up here. Apparently there's a campsite up here. Oh, hello. Oh, ancient debris. Stone, typical. This reminds me of a proving ground.
Shame a woman became Sunhawk on the lodge, but at least she did it to our other men.
Stay busy, friend.
Well, I have now returned to Meridian. I've seen 3 mystery gift people. Let us see what they can give me. That's full, that's fine. Palace's reward box number 2. Reward mod boxes, looks like green mods maybe. Reward box 3. They're basically just. Ooh. Ah. Damn it. And then we got Kudi's reward box. Oh, no, okay. So these 3 for the flowers have got weapon mods in them, so I'm going to have to
Close call with Durrell, huh? He was moments away.
go and do some
Good God.
selling.
Guy I grew up with just completed his blacksmithing apprenticeship.
It's a little bit more disappointing than I actually thought. Don't tell me I've gone around the wrong way.
This time. The vault would die for his price.
Only the finest.
Right,
Life in the claim was never
just gonna do
easy.
some selling. I'll be
Living
back
here
in a
ain't
minute. Okay, done some selling. Got rid of them. Now, let us see what these ones have got and how well they go into my equipment. Actually, right, so freeze 25 and that's 15, so I've been looking for a better one to go in there. See, you know that? Fire, that's 30. Let's do some modification of my gear, I think. Stealth? That's only 7%, but that's better. Corruption. 28 and that's 31. Okay. Done them. Damage resist, that's 20% currently. It's 12, so. And you, shock. Apparently I have no shock resistance. My goodness. Weapons, okay, the Carja Sling. Freeze, oh my goodness. It's 42%. Right. fire. At some point I may bring that back into use, I don't know yet. Because the AoE of that seems to be going really, really well. So I'm going to stick with these and I'm going to upgrade them. So that's shark. That's freeze. So that's 42%. 44. 44. Okay. So that's now my sling. My Kaja sling is all purple now, so. Damage 44, that's 45. Oh, hello. Yep. Right. Tear. 44. It's got tear and handling. That's only got tear. Nope, that's the better one. Fire. 43. Fire 43, and I'll put that onto that, so that's now all purpled up. That's 43%. I mean, this I was just putting in basically as a tear. So 44. 38. And the lowest ones I got there is 38, sorry. I don't think I'm going to be getting any more different weapons. I mean, I seem to be doing quite well, so freeze can go. Oh, okay. And then we can go up to shock, which is going to be 44. There we go. I mean, I could upgrade all these other weapons, but I don't see the point right now. 7? When the hell did I get 7? Last I remember, I only had 4. I think I'm going to do that one. And that one.
Leave the rest.
Sounds good.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Yes, I did, and I've given them all to you.
Is that really all?
Right. Let's go and do a quick save, and then we'll move back to where we're supposed to be. Right, here we go. I mean, I think I've knocked out most of this. I mean, there's a bandit camp. Don't really need to do any more bandit camps, but wouldn't help. Well, wouldn't hinder, I suppose. Let's go back to that campfire. And once we're there, we're going to investigate the underground facility, whatever the hell it is. I don't know why, but I got a feeling I'm going to need the corrupt. Really? Okay. So that's where the campsite was. I didn't even see it. How did I not even see it? Right, but I think I'm going to need the sickness eater. Okay.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Yes. I'm hearing. What's that? Oh, hello. Just as I thought. It's just that one. Watcher, maybe? Oh, hell yeah. Operation Enduring Victory. Oh,
No
hello.
turning back.
These guys are right. Oh, there's lots to read down here.
You cannot hide.
Who's hiding? Ow.
You can.
Who's going to use this?
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Why? Wow, this is a pre-war bunker, I think. Now the lots. Comms log Sergeant Wandara. Oh.
A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Damn. The corruptors attacked this place then. If I'm seeing this right.
I'll tuck that away.
Lieutenant Morale.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Record time, recalls. Anti-MRB on point. Hoorah!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
What, silence is golden, is it? Sergeant Green.
Say again, Lieutenant.
It got through. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
Titan?
Ah, crap. A live one. And he's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back out.
Goodness. It looked like that was just a direct way in, and there was just one way in, one way out. There was no way to get out. Yana Mills, Corporal. Oh, I keep doing that.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. Now keep going and find something interesting.
He just doesn't care. I'm gonna slap this guy right up the side of my, the side of his head when I find him. Can I get up here? Nope. Anything back here? So they had tanks ready just to roll out, but they never got a chance to use them. They were just defending the sentry point.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Yes. Thank you, I needed that. What was that? There. What's this person? Stranded necklace. What? It's a purple item. This mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants. 6 tarnished metal ingots threaded with a plain wire. Okay, that's the first necklace I've ever had like that, so... This place is a tomb. One thing I hate is tombs. I think that was all. Let me just go back up here because I saw a whole load of them. Wait, I think I've got them all.
Can't be too prepared.
Yes. Go. If there was a watcher there, there might be more.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Maybe. Corporal Acosta.
Log. 3rd Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
Jeez. Oh, no, there's one right there. Corporal Acosta B.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
So even the soldiers didn't even know what Zero Dawn was. And I'm guessing Zero Dawn has something to do with this, turning metal into something. Metallic structure, maybe?
What was this place?
That's a good question, Aloy. What I'm trying to figure out. Reminder again.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Okay. That door was locked. Can't go through there. that's where I'm supposed to be going anyway, so... Huh? Just a little longer.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be.
Something tells me that did not happen. And when they say the way it used to be, nothing ever went back the way it used to be. Sergeant Gullier, so sorry.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. For Zero Dawn to turn this around? Whatever the hell that is.
Okay. So they were able to take down a Horus. I think they said in the Pacific, didn't they? So they took down one of the big boys in the Pacific somewhere. But on top of this mountain is a Horus. So
The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
There, it must be in here. Oh, there we go. It's really bright. Corporal Sarai. Oh, okay. It's a log. Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking, no more mercenary sec work. Stripping offshore wind farms for the OEZ. Just me and a plasma cutter 400 feet above sea level, then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine. And the smell of hooking ozone, they covered every angle, better pay. Amnesty for any combined wars you'd fought and guarantee citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Harry's there about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I've been proud to be a US soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again, and look what I landed in. The end of the world. This is fascinating. Is that a shower? Looks like a shower.
Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room.
Yeah. Sarai B. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then. Only a few years out of boot camp, General Assembly, in a drone hangar, summer. And the sky was bare. The heat was killer. They say US human combat forces are being disbanded. All automated now. We're last cycle's tech. How like the old net. 1 million more on basic in a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs. Or if you know how to handle a power suit, you can find a place that still uses manual labour. Maybe in the OEZ or China. Where you're not a problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. Okay. So I'm guessing we go down here. I don't think I've missed anything. If I have, I can always come back. Oh, hello. Anything? This place looks abandoned. So I think I'm down where I should be.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
Okay. We need to get power to the door. I hope I don't have to give up. Oh no. Those things again. Whoa, hello. Looks like that thing busted through the roof of this place. Where do I go? Well, let's see.
A holographic interface. Must be some kind of code.
Just like
Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Let's read that.
Useful information.
So, first one. That's up. That was down. Left. Right.
3 power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Okay, it's 1 down. Where's the other one going to be? Oh, the other 2, I should say. I'm guessing this is a power core. Oop. Guessing there's no other way except for dropping down here. Ooh, that was close. That was way too close. I know there's a ladder there, but I don't know. Oh, okay. That was not showing me the code.
These wires must run to the power source.
Oh, hello. I wonder if this is gonna be a
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
north, south, east, west? Where is it? Let's go rescan it again.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
North, east, west, south. Ah, no. South.
That's 2. 1 more.
Okay. So this one's a little bit more complicated. It's telling me... Up, up, down, down? Am I reading that right?
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Okay. It looks like a piece of it dropped down after it came through. Don't think there's anything more here. I've turned on the 3 power supply system. This also...
Tools being used, and voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
What? How? That's what I was just about to say. How the hell did they get in here?
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
What? Oh, that must have been one at the Pharaoh building. Okay. This was number 2. Oh my goodness. So they got a corrupted scrapper down there. You. 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 I hate it when they go in front of each other. Oh, you're a big boy. You. Oh boy.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Okay.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Come on. Hi, boys!
Spread out! I will teach you to bleed!
Come on, you want me?
Take
Hey! Come on, you want me? Come on. Okay, we're fine people. Switch out outfits.
This is it for you.
Okay. Let's just get my own trap. Come on. Okay. Fight. Coward. That thing's gonna die anyway. That was a stupid thing you just did. Whoa, hello. very resistant. You don't have a big gun. Oh, hi. They're down there, right? Okay.
Get ready.
Go on fire, would you please?
Die.
I think you were dead. Okay, so I held him off at the pass. No point using my healing because it's not full yet. The hell were they doing in here? Okay, I will take this. You never know when I'm going to need it. Huh. Looks like that horse really did break through. I mean, no wonder they found their way in. They used the horse that was already there. I'm not sure what all that is. If I go in there, can I get back out? Yes, I can. Good. This is so awesome. They look like the bays that we found in that old ancient bunker. What am I hearing? I saw I was hearing something there, like somebody walking. Well, these are the tank bays and the heavy armor bays, I'm guessing. Anything around? Is there anything down except for water? You never know, there might be something in there. Nothing down there. It's a bit disappointing, there's nothing to read about here. And over here. And whoop. Over here. And up here. The shadow cards of the eclipse are here. Whoa, whole load of stuff in there. Data banks. Edited and
thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
Wait a minute. We've already heard that one. So they've got this in a... Is this the mail symbol?
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
So we've heard the original versions, but these have been edited to make them sound a lot happier. Did you hear that extended point where it says for you? Unit status report.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
Wow. They're all talking about Project Zero Dawn. They're just not letting it go. Everybody knew about it. Please reply.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
You're right there. How is this? I believe in you.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andreas and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Okay. So it appears people were ready to die. They're ready... what have I found? I am not going to use that console because I've got things to find. Okay, this is overlooking the hangar where the tanks were being deployed. Hey, there's a door down there. USRC deployment records. December 2065, Week 1, confidential. Operation Kickback, Reno in Nevada. Civilian Guard and Armored Battalion skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. So, at this point, they were losing with 40% losses against Pharaoh swarms. Operation Thick Skull, Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia. 12th MRB supported by civilian guard for a rearguard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm, ES-17. ES-17, Eastern Seaboard, right, okay, I'm starting to understand the terminology here. Engagement began at 0800 at approximately 1400. Oh, sorry, at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB, Mobile Response Battalion? Maybe? Reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB were drawn to Akron, Cleveland defensive line. So all the time they were fighting these military forces, these MRB forces, they were not making that big a dent. They were still having to fall back to a defensive line. Operation Body Blow. Akron, Ohio. 9th and 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm, ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is the 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. So the 9th MRB is kind of like the Titan killers. And they were getting good at it. But they were taking losses here and there. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MRB refused to recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit. Deployment along Pensacola, Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. It's the entire of the 3rd MRB got a court-martial proceeding? Wow. They must have had PTSD or something, unless they had no choice but to stay there to defend. I mean, I don't know though. There's only two reasons. They had had enough of the fighting and just didn't want to give a crap anymore. Or two, their line could not move and they were hit with wave after wave and just couldn't move at all. 7th MRB, recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater. Ready. 9th MRB, refitting at USRC facilities, ready. 10th MRB, transferred from Kalmar. Data corrupted. Kalmar? I've heard that before. I've never heard Kalmar. Is there anything more? This looks like a war table. Hollow projector, what have we got?
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Yeah. Wow. So the Pharaoh robots were just... they were spreading. If this is going to continue showing data and everything. Military units all over the place and the horde just kept on going. There was no way to stop it. This was a tactical location, this was. What's in here? Just a torch, nothing in there then. Anything? Nope, just a... No, just... old stuff. This story is captivating. I've got 20,000 metal shit. Oh my goodness, what now? Please tell me that thing's not going to come alive.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil.
Oh no.
They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
The dreadnoughts.
Sun and shadow.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Great, how the hell am I going to take this one? Switch. Sickness. This is getting fun. Now, what I remember is it's vulnerable to everything. Let's try and stun it. That went well.
The shadow calls for blood. Hang up and fight.
No, thank you. Susceptible to the electrical. Now. Would we that did not work at all. I cannot. Switch. Right, that is not working. I need my tripcaster. Go off there. Alright, you. What we got? And shock coil. Defensive line. Damage though, but good distance now. one down. 3 more. Not the right time to be doing this, but do as a critical hit, maybe? Set that up.
Okay, that was too far. Did it. So the soldiers long ago, they had to fight hundreds of those all at once?
My goodness. Sheesh, that was a fight. Right. That really was a fight. Wow.
Need them soon enough.
Soon enough. I think I needed them right at the beginning. There's a ladder there. Get on it. Okay, that went a little bit better than I actually thought it would. There's a bunker door over there. But so this is the Horus, is it? And these people, like idiots, were trying to wake it up. Why is it rumbling? I have a bad feeling as soon as I open that door, this thing's gonna awaken. Came from in there? Jeez. Looks like you're looking up a monster. That was a fight and a half. I enjoyed it. It was one of those things that you just have to sometimes just really...
Never know when I might need these.
I always need them. Especially when I'm not using my bloody other things. Is this all these people did was just basically drink? Because I keep on getting a lot of glasses from this. Okay, so I maxed it. Might as well refill that one. Get a full. Well, that really worked me staying up there, didn't it? I don't think there's anything up here, is there? So there's not really much I can do. Although the floor is shaking, and that is rather worrying. Is it because of that? The Kopesh? Now what? This thing just goes on and on and on. It really does. Clearly there's something in there. That's clearly where I've got to go. Biosphere degradation. What? Biosphere degradation 2065 confidential. Chief findings. Despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units and many hard-won engagements in the Central European Antarctic and Pacific Reach theatres, the Faro Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. Damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure, and grows worse by the day. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065, annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066. Extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066, and extinction of marine life in early 2068. Continued secrecy regarding Project Zero Dawn. The utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on the extinction timeline. Atmospheric collapse. Atmospheric oxygen depletion and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse OAC is currently predicted for mid-November 2065. Atmospheric collapse. So in February 2066 and March 2066, human populations and marine life die. After which, military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open, and civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling facilities is addressed in Addendum A linked to this report. Portable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources comprised by rainfall heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Military response escalation. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defence of the western seaboard and ongoing effects of the oceanic economic zone's use of nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons? Oh my goodness, they used them. To delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific theatre. Data corrupt. I know they said they used EMP weaponry. I did not realise they actually used nuclear ordnance. My goodness. So basically in 1 year it was endgame for humanity. This is just basically a command bunker. Not seeing anything. Whoa, hello. There's a lot. They've got machine cores in there. I suppose they would. This is a command bunker. Is that the only one? There's that. A dice in the middle of the room. Look, what am I doing? I've got to scan it, idiot. Secure com EVZ dead XX1XO.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I set a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
At ease, General. The only person in the United States that could ever say at ease, General would be the President of the United States, if I remember rightly. Oh, what are these images? Karpesh, trees, General maybe? Boxing? They're going past so fast. Sideways, maybe? Alright, let's activate the projector as we slide through the chair. Whoa!
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there.
When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Holy crap.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
That is a damn good question. Orbital launch? Wait a second. Whatever Zero Dawn had to be done in the atmosphere. It was a one-time thing. There was no going back after doing whatever they did. Oh man. This was a tactical nuke of epic proportions.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I think I know.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
I hope not. 5,000 steps? How the hell do I get down from it? Where am I not supposed to get down from here? What the hell did they do? I'm guessing it was a... It was a metallic virus, it has to be. That could stop the swarm that these Horuses were carrying. It's gotta be. So where the hell are we going now? All the way over there? Oh no, not through Stalker territory. I mean, on the plus side, I love going through this territory. It was cool and everything, but I want to go in there. I want to find out what's going on. At what point do I get to go in there? That is not funny. Is it a safe point? I mean, I think that'll do for now. I mean, that was stupendously informative. As per usual, humanity started naffing themselves up by going automated. the automations rebelled with a glitch in the code and started trying to kill us. Of course they did. I do believe the ancient saying goes, boy meets robot. Robot goes rogue, end of world ensues. And on that note, let's just hope All Mother protects us, which I get the feeling that All Mother is her mother and produced her. And she is like the homeworld human interpretation of command inside the Karak mothership. And that's how Aloy here is alive. A genetic clone. Produced as a baby. Whilst the tribes outside somehow survived. I'm guessing they were put into underground bunkers. Because they all seem to be around. Because if you look here, I think it's Mother's watch, or was it Mother's heart? Was it Mother's cradle? I think it was Mother's heart that had a place. Well, one of the Mother's encampments here, I can't remember which one. No, if I'm right, it must be Mother's watch. No, that goes up to the proving ground. Proving ground's up here. Sun Embrace Gate. Just trying to remember where it is. No, there it is. It's Mother's watch. As that goes all the way just down to the front gates. Yeah, Mother's watch. Because if you see there, that's got Horus on top of it as well. So my guess is there was a bunker there. What was left of humankind in this area hid in there. Now, Sunfall up here, that looks like, if I remember rightly, the vantage point saying there, that was an orbital launch platform for the Odyssey. Because they were going to send the thrusters up to the Odyssey from there. So my guess is there could be a bunker in here somewhere. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, there's a lot of patchy terrain up here that's got nothing in it. No, that's just rocky outcroppings. So there could be a bunker or something around here. Now, I could be wrong on that. And if they all came out of Mother's watch, they could have all used that as a backup point, because that seems to be there. You got the ruins here, where people died, where we found when we were a child. The only other place I've seen so far is this ruin set up here. At the Pharaoh broken down facility that vantage point told us about. I have seen nowhere else. Maker's End was the Pharaoh main building. So that tells me that I don't think there was an underground basement there. That's the main Pharaoh building there. The Pharaoh complex is where they may have had an underground basement. I don't know. But I think there may have been underground ruins. Devil's Thirst was another city. Whatever they did paved the way for pretty much the end of the world, and some remnants of humanity, I think, survived in Mother's watch up here. That's my gut feeling. I could be wrong. That is how humanity survived. And then the tribe split off from there. You got the Banuk, the Karja, the Oseram, It seems like the Oseram are mostly around this area. And you've got the Shadow Carja there. But yeah. This map is painting 1,000 pictures. And I'm still not fully understanding it all, but it's all coming more or less together. And on that note, we're going to continue looking out over Devil's Thirst, I think it is. If I remember rightly. Oh, Devil's Grief, sorry. Devil's Grief. We're going to continue looking over there. As I say, may All Mother protect us as we go forward, maybe into the final act. I've done everything. I'll see you later. Have fun. And don't end the world without my authorization.